celebrating cause we doing it our way. You better tell me how you doing that, no, it's still the warm up. Mueble muy tu corps avec comme moi pas plein gaspiller ton corps. Baby, tu me côté tout place ou plein descendre. Cause I need your body to love. Smooth as chocolate.
So fine, I wish she were mine. That little girl over there, one with the lovely hair. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make her mine. If it takes me forever, it's just a matter of time. She's a soft-spoken girl, also seems kind of shy. Makes me wonder why. Shouldn't even give her a try. But then again, she can't shine. She can't shine away forever. And I'm gonna make her mine. If it takes me forever. She's so fine. Got to make her mine. Sooner or later. I hope it's not later. Got to get together. The sooner the better. Just can't wait. I just can't wait to be held in her arms. If I were a king, ask me to be my queen. I'd do anything that she has, anything just to make her my own. Well, she's so fine, she's so fine, so fine, oh yeah, she's so fine, so fine, so fine, so fine.
That is filled of all kinds of girls. Played his games from Boston, Mass to LA. He left his mark in every town, left broken hearts and lost and found. Didn't love him, and then he's away. Well, I watched her change his style from a playboy to a child. Look at loving like new toys, playing house like girls and boys. And that's love calling. There ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Now she and they never last. 'cause she's too fast. Broken homes and empty pockets in her wake. She got a lot of grief, you see. Only cared that she was free, pretending love, but it was a genuine fake. Yeah, well, I watched him change her ways. She was totally amazed how he loved her with such ease, but like a summer breeze. That's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Oh, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try.
to bounce? Then bounce on this.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys doing good. This is Keyse coming in live from Los Angeles, California. This is the Keyse Review Live, baby. How you guys doing? You automatically know that I was coming out today in my Lakers jersey. You automatically know. Let me give a hand clap for the Lakers. Everybody give a hand clap for the Lakers right now, man. Lakers took care of business, beating up Denver in a 3-1 or 4-1 series, basically, man. And you know, a lot of people try to say, oh, they could possibly lose, just like the Clippers. Nah, son, Lakers ain't no Clippers. So. Excuse me. How you guys doing? Also, shout out to the Dodgers. Dodgers been winning, and I think the Rams is about to get scuffed. I had to get off from watching it right before this started, but I think Rams just got scuffed. Actually, let me go ahead and check the score right now. Actually, let's go ahead and just turn on the TV real quick and just peek, because I think they was going to lose, because I felt like the ref called a crappy call on that one. But we'll see when the TV boot up a little bit. But how everybody doing today, guys? I hope everybody doing good. If this is your first time watching the show, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification right there on the side of it, so you can get it every time that I go live or upload a video. Also, everybody that's watching the video, if you guys can do me a favor, please go ahead and hit the like button. That helps me out a lot. Helps me out with YouTube getting up. And look like they switched the game. Let me see if I can rewind it. Well, let me go back. I'm guessing the Rams got it hosed. But how's everybody doing? I'm reading your chats over here. So everybody say hi in the chats. How everybody doing today? We got a lot of good topics today. And today's the last day of our September or Techtember month, you know what I'm saying? So and hopefully the guys, you know, like the lighting situation, I got some extra parts and repositioning my lights. So I got the lights a little bit more off the ground, a little bit more direct, a little bit less shadows. Still trying to figure this one out, but thinking I'm gonna get a couple of lights soon, some new ones, some more expensive ones. So hopefully, you know, we keep on going ahead on the Keyse review and keep on doing the thing. So anyway, here's our topics of the day, guys. First off, starting off with Lordstown Motors. They're teasing a photo on Twitter with their interior. There's this new company, or at least new to me, not so much new what I found out, but this company called Lynk & Co. announces a new EV car. Polestar Precept car is close to being produced. Lucid Motors breaks production car record, and I got the video of them beating Tesla. We also got Volkswagen has unveiled the ID401 SUV. We got GMC teasing the Hummer Unveil and the date for that. We also got OnePlus that's teasing the 8T. So that's going to be interesting, you know, and I got a couple of notes on that. We have Amazon with a slew of announcements today. You'll see more of in the comments. I still researching a lot of that, but I fit a lot of them in the show. But Amazon has announced the Echo Show 10, which is pretty awesome for what it does. The Ring Always Home camera, which is crazy. And Amazon has also announced a new gaming platform. So they're going to be competing with Microsoft xCloud, going to be competing against Google Stadia. So that's going to be interesting. We also got a little bit of rumors on Sony's event. Sony also teams up with Oodle again on another technology for their texture technology for compressing and I/O. And to finish off our show today, we have Microsoft buys Bethesda parent company, which was a huge purchase. So let's get to it, guys. Let's go ahead and change these slides here. And bear with me, I just changed my my layout again on my tablet for all the commands and stuff like that. So if I'm a little bit slower today, forgive me. I've been trying to optimize stuff and getting stuff a little bit more into one screen, so I'm trying to learn everything, get my muscle memory going. But anyway, as we can see right here, that we have Lordstown that had tweeted out a photo, and they had teased the interior of their first electric vehicle. So basically, if you look over here, they have a guy sitting here with the work hat, and then you have a couple of interior pictures, right? So I was able to get one of those interior pictures, and then first off, with the text says, "Hey, look at the world's first all-electric pickup truck. Get in and ride with Lordstown." So that's going to be the interior, and I'll go right here. So this is the interior. So I had to kind of blow it up because it was a small picture, but it looks like it's got a pretty wide touchscreen right here, and I think we're going to see this what's the word for it? I can't think of the word. This is going to be kind of the way that we're going to start seeing a lot of the EV cars. This is what they're going to be like. So you can see over here, this looked like Android Auto right there. You know what I'm saying? So that looked like Android Auto. And then you have some of the vehicle vitals right there. So it looked like you got tire pressure and temperature right there. And then you have the odometer over here and all that good stuff. So I think that's going to be pretty much what's going to be happening for now. And I can blow this up on the big screen here, so you can kind of see that a little bit better. But yeah, you do have that stuff right there, and then you look like you have some physical controls right here for the AC controls, and then you look like you have a knob. So this knob is probably, I'm not sure if this is going to be the shifter or if this is going to be like a control for the media controls right here. I'm going to kind of put it more on the shifting maybe, but that's what it looks like it's going to be. But trend, that's the word I was trying to look for. Trend. We're going to start seeing the trend where we're going to get this wildly crazy freaking multiple screens, because if you look over here, this is like 3 different screens too. It doesn't look like it's a single screen, because you see right here it kind of split. So it looks like it's going to be like a single screen platform. So we'll definitely be looking for that for Lordstown Motors and stuff like that. We still don't have a whole lot of information on their truck. I think I put some notes. No, I didn't put any other notes, but I think it's going to be able to do like 300 miles per hour or something like that, and a lot of the specs are still not final yet. So we'll definitely wait to see what Lordstown does with all their stuff and their technology and everything like that. So that's Lordstown, guys. Lordstown Motors. So going on to another company, and I'm introducing to a lot of you guys you probably haven't heard about yet. There's this company that's called Lynk & Co. So Lynk & Co. is apparently they've been established in China already. They have over 300,000 sales since 2018. So that's pretty impressive, for a car company we haven't heard about over here. And of course, there's a lot of companies that we don't get in the U.S. really, Hugo and Opel and those auto brands. So we have Lynk & Co. I'm guessing they're going to try to penetrate the American market, and they're going to start coming over here with a couple of companies. Geely is their parent company, and they own shares in Volvo. So their vehicle that is called the Zero concept, which this is the '01 before I go on. So this is the '01. I'm guessing this is already being sold. But if you look at this is going to be their zero concept right here. So this guy looks nice, right? Like this looks real cool, man. Like I like kind of how the headlights right here are kind of split, and then, or if that might not even be the headlights, I don't know. The picture, again, I have to kind of blow this one up because I'm just like pulling smaller pictures, but it looks like you could possibly have other lights right here and zero concept, so you know that's going to be electric vehicle right there. So we're definitely going to see what's going to happen with this company, with Lynk & Co, and if they're going to come out to the US market and stuff. Actually, let me blow this up for you guys so you guys can see this a little bit bigger. So there's the good shot right there. And you know, we're seeing an explosion, guys, of electric vehicles right now. We really are. And it's looked like more and more each week that I've been doing the show, the more and more information I'm getting, more so on electric vehicles and hybrids than I am getting on regular gasoline vehicles anymore. So that's pretty much what's going on in that. And that's Lynk & Co. Cool, guys? Not too bad. Do you guys like it? Let me know in the chat if you guys like it. So then we have Polestar. So Polestar pretty much has announced that they are having what they're calling a Precept vehicle that they've been showing off. And this vehicle is one that they're going to be showing over to market, from what I understand. And it's going to start production pretty soon. So I'm not sure what Precept, I guess they don't want to call it concept. That's kind of like how I'm kind of like taking things and stuff like that. So basically, this company, Polestar, is owned by Volvo. So here's another Volvo kind of branded company, right? And they're pretty much going to be challenging the Teslas, the Lucid Motors of the world, you know, so forth, Cadillac, so forth and so forth. So I should have a little bit of B-roll right here. And as you can see, this is the car. And let me go back there. Oops, go back. Basically, we have a quote from the big guy, from the CEO. Let me see if I can get his name right. Thomas Angelate from Polestar, from the CEO. So let me go ahead and blow up this slide real quick for you guys. And he is basically saying, stunning, spectacular, cutting edge. We like to see it on the road. This is what the press wrote about the Precept, and the public said we want it. So we decided to build it. Consumers want to see change from this industry, not just from dreams. Now, Precept became an even stronger statement. We are committed to reducing the environmental impact of our cars and our business. The aim has been to be climate neutral, neutrality, even though I recognize that's a long-term goal. So, basically, he is saying that we are trying to push, just like everybody else is trying to push into the space for, you know, vehicles with zero emissions, because of course we always going to have emissions, but we have to also think about the future. And everybody knows that I've been kind of big about the future and everything like that. So it's pretty cool that if we can go ahead and get these vehicles to where they won't draw like a lot of CO2 going into the atmosphere, and we have all this smog and stuff like that. So if you guys remember at the beginning of this pandemic, and especially if you was in California when everything was shut down, the air was so clean. It was beautiful. It's like something I've never experienced in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that, you know, this is what I've been telling you guys, like with this year. This year has been really, really about tech, you know, like it really has been about a lot of technology, and vehicles are on top of the driving edge of what you can do with technology. Like we are getting more and more from these EV vehicles, you know, because I remember the first EV that was like a couple of decades ago, which came out. I want to say, was it Chevy? I forgot who did it. I forgot. It might have been Chevy maybe, but it wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? It was called the EV1 or something like that. I have to look that up, but I think it was called the EV1. It wasn't all that good, but now, you know, we're seeing a lot of stuff, and this was started by Tesla, you know, and we're seeing all these vehicles, and we're seeing all this processes and all this technology and stuff that's just moving the industry forward and just changing things and everything like that. Like, it's pretty interesting of what is happening in the industry right now, and the cars still look nice, and they're doing extra stuff like, you know, you don't have to have a big motor in these electric vehicles. You know, you don't have to have, you know, all your leg space being taken up. You can get an extra trunk, you know, in the front of the vehicle, stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting to, you know, get vehicles like these and stuff like that coming out, you know. So that is, you know, the Polestar. This is called, from what I understand, the Polestar 2. So let me know how you guys like that Polestar 2, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's pretty interesting, you know. So let's go over to our next slide, and we got, oh, here's kind of another shot for you guys if you want to look at the Polestar, so you can just see that panoramic glass right there at the top. Check that out. The door handles. So actually, I didn't even notice this until just now. Look at the door handles, how they both to the side. So these back doors might be a suicide style door right there. See that? How those handles are. So, you know, and I love this front end, man. I kind of like how this front end, it looks like weird just enough to be geeky a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to be a little bit nerdy. So, and it's got a ground effects kit on it, as you can see, ground effects kit. So this is a nice looking vehicle, guys, and I can't wait to see what Polestar is going to do in the future for these vehicles and stuff like that. So we're gonna excuse me, we're gonna definitely have another player in the game for electric vehicles. So be looking out for him. You know, Kevin says that looks bad. That, you mean look bad in a good way or bad in a bad way? Like, I don't know if you talk about if it looks good or bad. Let me know, Kev, if it looks good or bad. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna sip my water, see if you reply, because I know it's a short lag. I may try to do a the ultra low latency again, because I remember I did it about a month ago and we didn't have the best of luck with low latency with the stream. So maybe I'll try it again. Let me see. Okay, Kevin just responded in a sexy way. Okay, cool. Yeah, it does, man. It looks clean, man. It looks very, very clean. Like, I even like that metallic color, man. Like, that thing looks awesome, man. It really does look amazing. So that's the Polestar, guys. Let's move on. So we got Lucid Motors here, and Lucid, and you know, I've been talking a lot about the Lucid. We did a great segment on it last week. I believe that segment was like 30 minutes by itself, just on this vehicle. Now, they have been working on this vehicle and optimizing and everything like that. They are now saying that their vehicle is breaking the production car speed of 9.245 seconds speed record for a production vehicle. Like, man, like, guys, a quarter mile in 9.245 seconds. Just think about that for a minute. Think about it for a minute. How fast the G's that pushes you back in the chair, guys. Like, you have to consider what this thing does. Like, Lucid, I'm telling you guys, like, I almost feel it. Like, Lucid's gonna be probably the most valued to begin with. It's not gonna be the cheapest or the most the best selling yet, but I think Lucid's gonna be the most valued EV company that comes out for vehicles. You know, I really, really do feel that, because they're just optimizing it, and they're just kicking Tesla butt. You know what I'm saying right now? Like, they really are kicking Tesla's butt right now, and I got evidence of them kicking Tesla butt. So let's watch the video. That don't make no sense. That makes 0 sense at all how fast that car is. That's just crazy, guys. That's just nuts. Did you guys hear the tire screeching? I might just have to. So let me play this video one more time, man. I kind of like that video. Let's go back real quick. Let's go ahead and go back to it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and play that video. Jeez, man. Man, like, bro. That doesn't make sense, guys, at all. That really doesn't make any kind of logical sense. how fast. Now, one thing I gotta say, we gotta wait for the Tesla Roadster to come out, the new Tesla Roadster, and then put it, you know, head to head with this. Now, they kind of a different market because the Roadster is obviously like more of a sports car, and this is more like a luxury sedan. But you know what? That, like, it's gonna be a fight for who is the supreme EV car maker. Like, man, guys, like this stuff is just crazy, man. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, the joy that comes to your face when you see that stuff. Like, I cannot wait to drive these vehicles, man. Like, oh, I want to drive these vehicles one day. So, but anyway, that's a little bit from Lucid, a little bit of quick thing right there, and I wanted to show you guys that video. So I couldn't find the one with the it was on Twitter, but I couldn't pull it for some reason. I should have just pulled it on the email. Maybe I'll do that. I'll pull it on the website. Hold on, let me see. Let's go to the website real quick, guys, because it was on their Twitter feed. So let's open up the Twitter. Let me open up this one, and then let me see if I can go. I can show you guys this. Let's see. Lucid. No, that's not it. I don't mean Lucid Motors, please. Give me Lucid Motors. I guess I'll let you guys see what I'm doing. So let me see if I can find that video. Is this it? Yeah, this is it right here, guys. So let's watch this one. Let me go ahead and rewind that video. I know I got this muted, so let me unmute real quick the web page, and let's go ahead and play it. And we should be getting sound, right? Let me see what's going on. Oh, hold on. I gotta change. Let me change these settings real quick. I gotta put the Twitter onto. I didn't go to the website, so let me put the Twitter on the same output as the web page. There we go. Okay, let's rewind it.
Good luck, David.
Thank you. Roger that. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Crazy, right? That is insane, guys. That is insane. And I can just imagine what happens when that thing pushes you back in the seat. You're just hanging on for dear life at that point, you know? So that's Lucid. Anywho, let's go on to the next one. And we have a little bit of, this is going to be Volkswagen. So we know that Volkswagen has introduced their new vehicle, the ID4 and the 01 concept. So hold on, that video was lagging for some reason. Let me rewind, and then let me go back, and then let me go change the scenes, and let me go full screen here. All right, here we go, guys. Yes, Volkswagen, baby, let's go. So that is the ID4, guys. How cool is that? Let me know how much you guys like that in the stream, man. That vehicle is awesome looking. That does not look bad. That is an SUV, by the way. And again, we're just seeing all these trends. Like, I don't believe that I'm doing more trends and stuff on the Volkswagen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing more things doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. Like, it really, really is crazy, the amount of work that they've been putting in. So why is this video not playing? This be a B-roll playing. Let's play that B-roll. All right, so here it is right there, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna blow it up at full screen real quick for you guys. I wouldn't get that color though, by the way. Not for me, you know. So, but the thing is cool. Like, look at that the headlights though when they saw her, man. Like, the headlights just look bananas on this thing, man. Like, wait till they saw the headlights again. So, and what are they doing? Of course, they're not gonna show it when I want them to. So, let me just go over to the quotes, or let me see if I can say this name. His name is Ralph Brandsatter. He is the chief executive officer of Volkswagen Brands, and he's talking about the vehicle pretty much. He is saying the ID4 is an emotional all-rounder which will impress many customers with its efficient electric drive, generous amount of space, modern assist systems, and powerful designs. As one of the first global electric car, this model will roll out to our modular electric drive matrix platform that has been developed specifically for electric mobility the world over. Volkswagen is thus once again demonstrating its leadership role in innovation, technology, and quality on the high volume market. So, you know, that's a lot of stuff that he pretty much said right there. If you guys look over where he says, you know, they are once again demonstrating the leading role in innovation, technology, quality over the high volume market. So basically, he is saying that, hey, this stuff is like, you're not going to get this anywhere else. You're not going to get the quality of this vehicle anywhere else for the price that we're giving you guys. And it's a great price point with this vehicle starting out at, honestly, you know, like it's a really good price point. This vehicle, so just go over a couple of things. It have a 77 kilowatt hour battery basically. It has 323 mile range, so you can pretty much, I think you do a trip to Vegas off that, you know. It has a 150 kilowatt or a 201 horsepower rear motor. You know, not engine. I wanted to say engine, just rear motor. This thing can do 0 to 60 in 8.5 seconds. So for an SUV, that's not too snappy for the price that I'm gonna tell you guys. You know, top speed of 100 miles per hour. It has, now look at this. So this is one thing I was talking about. So if you look at the headlights closely right over here, so see the headlights? These headlights move. So these are swivel headlights right here. So as you turn, those things move, you know, left to right depending on how you turn. 3D LED tail lights, 21-inch wheels, and they said it does not have any physical buttons in the interior. Let me see. I see the chat going up. Kevin's not a fan. Kevin said, no offense, Keyse. Hey, Kev, I've showed you a whole bunch of other stuff that was awesome. So you're allowed to have your opinion whenever you want to post it on the Keyse review, because that's what we're about, having a realistic opinion, you know. But you can look at the interior. So they said it does not have physical buttons. So all these buttons are either touch or touch screen buttons, basically. So there's no physical buttons right here. You know what I'm saying? It has, so as you see right there, it's two screens. So you have the TFT right there, TFT instrument cluster, and then you have your center screen right there. It has a Hello ID voice control as well, and this thing has, if you do DC quick charging, it can do it can store 200 miles to the battery in 30 minutes, guys. Like man, like, okay. Charge this thing for 30 minutes, guys, and get 200 miles. That's a deal. That's a deal. So, basically, this is part of Volkswagen initiative to have pretty much just about or all their fleet of vehicles fully electric. So I've been hearing this for a while, and I don't think this is a rumor anymore. I think this is going to be fact as I'm starting to hear Volkswagen talk more and more. This is going to be one of the many vehicles. We're going to start seeing every vehicle from the Volkswagen brand electric. So, just think about that, guys. So, you know, all the legendary vehicles that they have. The Volkswagen Beetle, the GTI, Golf, Jetta, Tiguan. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these vehicles might just be electric. And I look how the white is in this one. Like, see, the white looks nice in this one, guys. Like that white, oh my god. Now I don't know about the color of the seats with that, but that white looks amazing, man. There's a trunk area, so it's got a little bit of space in it. So look like enough to put one of me in. So enough to put me in, but don't get no ideas. But you know, it's got a lot of trunk space in there, man. And it's just interesting to see, you know, a manufacturer like Volkswagen, who's been doing gasoline vehicles all their life, all of a sudden just, you know, going all in on the electric vehicles, you know, going all in on technology. And, you know, remember a few years ago, Volkswagen had a bad name for a minute with that emissions thing, seeing those emissions and then testing that smog out with, you know, live animals. They was trying to do it and get it approved for humans and stuff like that. Like, it was horrible, man. And, you know, they got some new leadership up in there, and they got, you know, lots of fines and regulations against them. And they came back with a punch, man. Like, you got to give it to the powers that may be in Volkswagen now, you know, because amidst all that, you know, they became one of the top companies in the world, you know, for vehicles. You know what I'm saying? You can even see that little strut bar, but you can even see the strut bar. Here's another close-up on that light, too. Check that light out, guys. That thing looks nice. Like, just see like the, I don't know, like, what would you call that? Like a honeycomb design almost? Like, dude, that thing looks nice right there. That really does look nice. Like, Let me see. Kevin says the interior is cool. Yeah, so you like the interior, but not the exterior. It's all good, man. Hey, can't like them all, man. Every car everybody makes, don't, you can't like them all. Because, I mean, my honest opinion of the car, I don't think it looks like the best thing either. I think it looks nice. I don't know if it's for me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and see, whenever I get here on a Keyse video, I always try to give you, my honest opinions, and then you can kind of see the light clusters right here. So that light cluster looks nice too right there. Look at that. That looks awesome. But yeah, basically, every vehicle is not going to be for everybody, guys. Like, I really do believe, like, your car, you kind of buy a car as part of your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really, really do. And let me blow this because I think this is the light. Yeah, that's the last slide. So let me just blow this one up for you guys because I do love the color, though. I love that blue, man. Look at that. And I kind of made, multiple pictures and everything like that on this one. But, man, like, that blue does look nice. Like, but, like, I'm not going to say it's like a vehicle that's going to be like super sexy or anything like that, but it is a vehicle that I think that's going to attract a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like that a lot of people's going to be happy with purchasing this vehicle. Not only that, the price, guys, and I didn't put this on the slide. I think I forgot to put the price on the slide today, but this vehicle starts out, get ready for this, let me do a drum roll, this price, $40,000, guys. Man, $40,000. And check this out. If you guys live in California, you get a lot of rebates for this vehicle. You're going to get rebates down to make this vehicle as cheap as about $32,000, guys. Like, let's go California. My state, baby, California. So 32 grand, guys. That's how much this vehicle is going to cost. So $40,000, you get it down to about $35,000 with federal grants. And if you in California, you can possibly get this vehicle down to $32,000. So that's not a bad price at all. It's really, really not a bad price. So let me see what we got. Michelle saying, "Dang, what a color!" So somebody likes the color on it. We got Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. How you doing today? Yeah. So that's some cool stuff, And then if you guys look, here's some news. I got some news at the bottom too, at the ticker that I like. So you guys read a little bit of ticker news, and some of this stuff I'm gonna try to go over next week. But I didn't want to fit it in because, especially with last week's monstrous episode, I didn't want to do another super, super long episode. That was a long episode. I felt like I freaking ran a marathon, man. My stomach felt sore after that. But yeah, let me see. Kevin says, I like rebates and love California. Yeah, man. Like, I know it's hard to live out here in California, man, but you know what? Like, this is what people don't understand, I think, especially when it starts coming to these electric vehicles. Like, we're going to get more rebates than anybody else, guys. So if you're looking for a deal on the electric vehicle, the best place you want to be is in California right now. You know what I'm saying? Because California is the main state that's pushing the envelope. Besides Washington, they're pushing the envelope for getting electric vehicles out there and being environmental friendly. Because we are probably the biggest smog producers too. But like, everybody's trying to go with the flow in California, and we're gonna start seeing a lot more electric vehicles out there, guys. So be watching out for all these electric vehicles. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Let's see what we got. We little text. Somebody talking about some text from some old stuff. But anyway, do you guys see this? So this is something I've been waiting for, and let me tell you guys this. You guys are not going to be ready for what happens in this video. This is a short video. It's a very, very short clip. I don't really have a lot of info, but I'll go over a few little tidbits. But they do have this event that's coming up soon. So let me go ahead and blow this up full screen for you guys, and let's go ahead and play this video. Bro. Did you guys see that? Did you guys just see what happened? Do I have to replay this video for you guys? Let's go ahead and replay this video real quick. That just blows my mind what just happened right there, right? That completely blew my mind. Let's go ahead and play this again. Look at this. Look what happens right here, guys. Look at this. Oh my God. Man, guys, that vehicle right there just moved sideways. That sucker moved sideways, guys, where it looks like they're calling crab mode. Isn't that crazy? That vehicle moved sideways. Now, I've seen prototypes and stuff like that's been doing that, but apparently this is going to be a big feature in this vehicle. And GM, man, like GM ain't, sleeping either on these electric vehicles. You know what I'm saying? And the Hummer is going to be fully electric. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what we got. Let me see, Kevin. Oh, Dodgers winning 3-0. Oh, what's the Dodgers playing? Man, they play so many games, it's hard for me to catch up sometimes. That's awesome. So thank you, Kevin. Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. I'm going to have to wear my my old Dodger jersey pretty soon too, But going back to the vehicle, guys, that vehicle, and make no mistake, this is probably, the Hummer's going to be a heavy vehicle. Heavy vehicle. But that vehicle just moved sideways, guys. Let that sink in for a minute. That vehicle wheels front and back turned and moves sideways. Think about that for a minute, guys. Think about what that does for your parking and everything like that. Like, that's going to be nuts. That's going to be nuts, guys. So basically that is what Hummer is calling it is 4-wheel steering capabilities. This vehicle, just as a refresher, because I think I said some of this, but in a previous podcast or live stream, but it's going to have 1,000 horsepower, guys. 1,000 horsepower, guys. Like, man, 1,000. It's going to have oh my God. I still don't believe this number, guys. Check out how much torque it has. This vehicle has 11,500 foot-pounds of torque, guys. Like, dude, 11,500 pound-foot of torque. Like, dude, this thing gonna be able to ship like a ship on a trailer or something like that, guys. Like, that's a lot of torque, man. You know what I'm saying? 11,000. And check this out. For this vehicle, it's, dude, check this out. This thing can do 0 to 60. According to GMC, this can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, guys.
What?
0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
What?
Let me say that one more time. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah!
Bro, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds for this vehicle, guys. That can pull 11,000 pound-foot of torque. Dude, are you serious? I can't say nothing else, guys. Like, bravo, GM. Bravo. Bravo. So, yeah, we'll definitely see what's going to be happening with the Hummer, and I think GM and GMC is going to do a great job with it. I cannot wait until October the 20th, guys, to see what this vehicle really is. We're going to see it in its entirety. We're going to see it, all the muscles, and we're going to see all the technology and everything like that, man. And I want to know how far this thing can do, because I don't think we have that information yet. I have to look at my previous notes, because I don't think we have the range that it can do. But, man, it's going to be pretty crazy. Electric vehicles, guys, is here to stay. We're going to start seeing, I think, in the next 5 to 10 years, more electric vehicles than gasoline. It's going to start tipping because they are accelerating the rate, and people's not going to be able to ignore it. And they're going to attract, like with the Cadillac Lyric, which, oh my God, that's a beautiful vehicle. Like, GM is coming to play in the electric field. Don't make no mistakes about it. And they got the piggy bank to make sure they compete against the Teslas, against the Polestars, against the Lucid Motors. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're going to see what that does, man. So, oh my God. Let me see. Jeanette Henderson, she says, I've never seen anything like a Hummer moving sideways. You don't see many cars moving sideways, honestly. I think maybe might be a couple that we kind of have in the world, but as what's going to be attracted as a major production vehicle, this is going to be the first. Jania says, "Whoa, that's dope." Kevin says, "I'm blown away by that," and then he said, "Holy cannoli." Holy cannoli. Oh my God, bro. But yeah, guys, that's GMC and Hummer, man. We'll see it on the 20th of October, man. So it's coming up soon in about a little bit over 4 weeks. Now, let's go ahead to a little bit of mobile news. And man, I must have been messing up on some of these slides because I set all of them to auto start. But we got OnePlus. OnePlus is coming out with the new phone, and they pretty much teased what they're going to be having in it. So check this slide out, guys. Let me go ahead and blast this full screen for you for your viewing pleasure. OnePlus, baby. So their flagship phone, the 8T, what they are calling an Ultra phone. This is the phone that's going to be competing against the Ultra Notes, the top of the line, your iPhones, you know, whatever. This is going to be competing against those. Now, I do have a little bit of news on it. So one that's kind of sad is that it's not going to have wireless charging. You know, so no wireless charging on it. But for people that get this phone might not be too mad at that, because it's going to come with the 65-watt charging, guys. So what does that mean, to have a 65-watt charger on a smartphone? Basically what that means, to go basically from the phone being dead to being 100% on what I think is going to be about a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, is going to be able to charge within 30 minutes. So, guys, charge a phone fully from start to finish in an hour, guys. That's going to be amazing, man. Like, I don't think we have too much of that happening. No phone that can charge full in an hour from dead to 100. You can probably get about, you know, half the life of it, but I don't think we have anything that goes right there with their I believe they call it the rapid charge technology. But to have something that can charge that fast, and no, usually OnePlus tries to make their phones less expensive than everybody else. So why are you buying the, you know, your iPhone Max, you know, at like, you know, 1300, you buying the Note Ultras in your, you know, your S20s at about $1,400 and stuff like that. You know, usually OnePlus try to keep their phones under $1,000. So their flagship right now, I believe, is like $700 for the OnePlus 8. You know what I'm saying? So I would like highly urge people to start checking out OnePlus, and you're starting to see them in Best Buys and stuff like that now. So you guys might want to start checking out OnePlus. You know, like, I understand everybody, you know, love the Samsung and the Apple because of the name, but start checking out OnePlus, man. I've been kind of checking them out. I've been trying to get some phones from them, but I guess I don't have enough users, enough subscribers. So please, if you're watching this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so a brother can try to bring some better reviews and stuff for you, some products and stuff like that. So because I'm thinking about getting a new phone this coming up week. So by next episode, I might have a new phone, guys. So, you know, watch next week. You never know what might be popping up. I might have something special next week. So, that's it for OnePlus right there. So we're gonna go over some stuff and a subject I haven't went over in a while, home tech. And Amazon has been announcing a few things. And let me go ahead to the next slide. So check this out, guys. Check this guy out. I'm gonna go ahead and even blow this up to the full screen for you guys. So this is the Amazon Echo right here. So the Amazon, wait, where's my, did my notes delete? Amazon, this is the show, the Amazon Echo Show 10. So this pretty much is a crazy thing, because if you guys know, like the Facebook, I forgot what the device they called it, but the little Facebook thing, and you sit it down and have the screen on it. And the Echo is the same way, you know, you have the little screen. You've seen it in the commercials and stuff like that, where the chick's talking about, you know, cooking for a date, and you know, the dad talking to her and stuff like that, and you know, that's this device right here. Now, this thing does something real special, and I will show you guys in this video. So let's check it out.
Alexa, call Dad.
Hi, baby. Happy birthday, baby girl.
Hi, Grandpa. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Believe it, you gonna love it.
Alexa, show me cupcake recipes from Food Network. 1.5 cups of graham crackers. Alexa, show me the front door. Alexa, play Mrs. Maisel on Prime Video.
Your weird ask. A weird what? It's the thing I asked for in your contract. He kept hounding me. When he asked what it is, I was blank. And the room should be so pathetic.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys just see that? Did you see that thing move and turn wherever that chick was moving at? Did you guys notice that? Like, that was nuts, man. That was nuts. Like, that thing was moving with the chick. I highly believe, guys, that we're going to be taken over by robots one day. Stuff is getting a little bit too real right now. I don't know if I'm ready for it. Even as a tech guy that you guys know I am. Like, I am not sure if I am ready for all that, man. That thing was literally just like moving around with her. Like, that was nuts. That really was nuts, man. And like, basically this base, at the bottom of this base, it has a motor, and Amazon has said that they had designed this motor to be as quiet as possible. Now I have to go back and watch the whole web stream, because they had a web stream the other day, and I was working on my second job, you know, doing stuff like that, so I didn't get a chance to watch the stream and everything like that. But it was pretty interesting what this thing was doing, man, and the base was moving and everything like that. So yeah, that's the Echo Show 10. You know what I'm saying, guys? So be watching out for that product. I don't have a release date, but I'm probably going to be talking about this more next week for next week's episode. So be watching out for that. You know, what do you guys think in the chat? You guys like that? You guys think that's pretty cool? So yeah, man, that thing's awesome. That thing's awesome. So let's go ahead to the next product that they announced. Check this out. I'm gonna leave this up while I drink my water. Now I'm gonna use that as some tea. I'm gonna just say it's tea. Do you guys know what that is right there? So that's a little crazy device, and of course we're gonna play a video in a minute. But if you look at the name, so you know, Amazon also owns Ring. They bought Ring for a good amount, and Ring just blew up and became this big company and developing all kind of stuff, you know, camera, doorbell. They start off with the doorbells, then they get cameras and, you know, some little security stuff and little, you know, speakers with those and blah blah blah. So the Ring is a brand of itself within Amazon. And wait till you guys see this guy. And this is really, before I go to the video, this is really like tech timber. Like, it really is tech timber. You know what I'm saying? Because all this stuff that's coming out, like I said with the last one, we're going to get ruled by robots pretty soon. And let me see, not only can Alexa hear you, but she can see you too. Yeah, Kevin. And you talking about seeing, wait till you see this video right here. This is really crazy. So if you guys think that last product was crazy, you think the SO 10 was crazy, watch this, guys. Let me go ahead and blow this up for y'all.
Oh no.
Guys, that is, in short, an automated drone that is made for security for your house. So if something happens and somebody opens the door and an alarm goes off, that thing lifts up out of its base, flies to the room where it got the alert at, and gets you on camera, guys. Dude, now, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm robbing a house and I see something flying at me, I'm running outside the door. Dude, this thing is gonna crazy, guys. Like, what are these guys doing? Like, this tech stuff is crazy. I don't know how well this stuff works. Again, I gotta still watch the whole live stream because I didn't watch the live stream. I just caught this like a day ago with some of this stuff, and people was texting me like, "Oh, dude, you gotta check this out." But dude, that thing was crazy. That thing came out the base and just started flying over like, "Hey, what are you doing, sir?" You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we are going to get overrun by robots, guys. iRobot or the Matrix may happen. I'm just warning you guys now. It may happen because we got flying security bots. Oh Lord. And they're gonna give the cops ideas, so this might be a bad idea, Amazon, because you might give the cops too many ideas, man. So, but yeah, that was the Ring cam right there, the Ring Ari's home camera. So that's crazy, guys. It's pretty cool because it's like, you know, instead of standing a static camera, which I will probably still do, instead of just having a static camera, you can have that guy lift up out the base wherever it is and then fly to the room. So that's going to startle you right there, because especially if you think nobody at home, you see everybody leave, the kids going to school, wife and husband going to work, and I'm gonna try to get me a few ducats. They probably got a safe in there. Come in and see this drone flying at your face. I'm not going to stay there long, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what the heck's going to happen, and I don't want to be there personally to know, especially if it started learning the cops and popos. I mean, you can't get yourself out of that one. I'm sorry, guys. And of course, all their stuff recorded into the cloud. So as soon as the recording is uploading to the cloud. So that stuff is crazy. Let me see. Kevin says that's cool. Add a gun or a laser in his ball. Oh Lord Jesus! I would like to know, Kev, what will be the rules on adding a gun and laser shooters at that thing. But at this point, we ain't that far. And I'm pretty sure somebody's already thinking about that after seeing this guy, man. So, yeah, that's the Ring Always Home Cam by Amazon. So, hey, good job, Amazon. Good stuff. So now we're gonna get into still Amazon news, but a little bit of gaming news. So, Amazon has unveiled what they are calling the Luna cloud gaming platform. So they're pretty much challenging Microsoft xCloud and Google Stadia. This is going to be interesting. So let me pull up this. Let me get this video. Oops. Wait, where's my video? Did my slide not get in here? Of course, my slide didn't get in here, so let me just go to it manually. I probably forgot. My bad, guys. But let me see. Let me just go here. I'll pull up a video real quick. Let me go. Let's try this one. This one. And then what was Google or Amazon? I think just made a new folder, Luna. And then we'll solve this one. So this is the Luna controller right here. That's the Luna controller. Actually, let me just make sure real quick this is not in a wrong section, because I could have swore I put this in the slides. Luna, I guess I didn't. I must have accidentally deleted them or something like that. Okay, anyway, this is the Luna basically, guys, and this thing is pretty, I guess you can say pretty cool. I kind of like how the controller looks a little bit. So I don't know what it's going to be connected up to, but this is basically what, you know, Amazon, again, they had their event the other day, and this is basically what they are doing right now, you know, with everything. So, oh, I'm trying to move it around like it's the, what you call it, like the PowerPoint presentation. But let me just go ahead and switch the slides here. And this is going to be their Luna Plus. So you can see a couple of popular games there. So you see Lumines Grid right there. You got Sonic Adventures right there. The Surge 2. So, you know, not, you know, super top end games or anything like that. But, you know, you got a couple of games there, you know. So they're going to be coming out later this fall from what I'm hearing. And they're going to be challenging space, man. Now, I don't know what Amazon's plan is for this, because now that being said, Amazon's got bank. They got big bank. You know what I'm saying? But how would they challenge, you know, the two big elephants in the room, or so I say, an elephant and a gorilla in Sony and Microsoft? You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you can challenge the xCloud, but you know, are you guys is this gonna be able to go out on a cell phone and I can put like a control on the cell phone, or can I do this and that? Again, I gotta watch the stream because this was all in the Amazon stream, but it's like, what will they be really doing with all this stuff? You know, what are they going to be, you know, marketing stores? Is this going to be for the casual gamers? Are you going to start getting the hardcore gamers, everything like that? Now, I've cloud streamed every now and then on PlayStation Now, and your internet connection really has to be fast to really get the benefit of it, because you do have some lag. You know what I'm saying? You got latency in there. So whenever you hit the button, sometimes it takes a while because it's got to go from your unit all the way to the server, which is where the game is really playing at. It's not playing on your system, it's playing on the server, and then from the server all the way back to your system. And that could be over thousands and thousands of miles of communication, maybe even going up in space and then coming back down, you know? So that's going to be interesting what Amazon does with the Luna and how they're marketing it. Because like I said, I didn't have much information about it. I just seen this stuff a couple of days ago. And I just wanted to get it out here on the show today because I felt like it was interesting, especially that flying drone, man, with the always home camera. That thing's gonna be like $400 probably, I bet you, like $400 or $500. It's gonna be expensive. But Amazon came to play this week, guys. Like, they really ending, you know, Techtember off with the bang. You know what I'm saying? They really have. So we'll definitely see what the Luna does. You know, we'll see how, you know, because we're starting to see a lot of companies start getting into cloud gaming and everything like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what the future really holds for cloud gaming, and having a new player in Amazon coming into the fold with Google, with Microsoft, with Nintendo, with Sony. The space is getting a little crowded, guys, and you know, right now Sony's at the beginning of that, followed by Microsoft a very close second. So, and Nintendo, you know, third place. You know, and you know, I'm hearing rumors that it's projected that Nintendo might do better and than Microsoft. And here's a rumor, I didn't put this in the notes, but there's a rumor that I heard that Nintendo is making an HD version of the Nintendo Switch. So maybe I'll try to research that news and have some more stuff for you guys next week. But that's word around the block that I am getting, that Nintendo is making a new Switch that they're expecting to come out next year. So, but anyway, that's it for Amazon pretty much. So let's go over to our next subject, and we're gonna have a little B-roll play. This is gonna be from Sony. So I got a little bit of Sony, not much Sony news this week because we had a lot of stuff already. Last week was a monster episode. I think Sony was another 30 plus 40-minute segment just by itself. Sony is said to be, they're going to have a new event coming out next month. So we know that they just had their PS5 price reveal, and then before that they revealed the PlayStation, and then before that, they showed off some of the games. They had the DualSense controller being shown off, stuff like that. I cannot wait to see what they do in October, because clearly they're not ready, or no, not ready. They're not done showing off stuff. From what I'm hearing for this event, guys, and especially if you love the PlayStation, like, I'm hearing that they have a few more exclusives to show off. Now, we've already been surprised with God of War. When they showed God of War, I was like, oh my God. Like, I did not think they was going to show God of War for a minute. You know what I'm saying? At all. I did not expect them to show God of War. So Sony's got something else. They might be announcing some companies they bought. A lot of people is pointing to Bluepoint Games. Blueprint Games made games like IQ. They made The Last Guardian. They did the remakes and put together like the God of War series, the Uncharted Drake's Collection. Put together that stuff. So they work with Sony on a lot of stuff. What else would they be showing? What else would they be showing us? Like Microsoft has a big win, which is going to be our last subject, and we'll go over it. But it's like, what else are they going to be showing, really, man? They showed us a lot. Like, Sony at this point has sold us over 40 titles that's coming up for the PlayStation 5, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys realize that, but about 40 titles that's coming out for the PS5 within the next year. Like, the next, not even 2 years, the next 12 months. It's going to be crazy to see what else they have. You know what I'm saying? A couple of things I'm expecting, though. I'm expecting that they're going to show a teardown of the system, which, includes taking the system fully apart, so piece by piece, showing us the innards and the lavish. What I really, really want to see, that I keep on hearing about, is this lavish cooling system. They're saying this cooling system kills anything that Microsoft doing for cooling for their game systems 10 times. Also, exclusive games. Like, what more do you have for exclusive games? You're also going to have the UI, which I heard unveil. They actually had Travis Scott. Travis Scott had tweeted a photo. I don't have it in my slides, but they said Travis Scott has a photo with the DualSense controller playing the PlayStation 5. So they're going to be doing something, and they're going to be doing some videos pretty soon, guys. Sony is not stupid. Sony is seeing what Microsoft's doing, and Microsoft just pulled off a boss move this week, guys. I have to admit, Microsoft pulled out a boss move. In getting a new game company, or publisher, I should say. But we should be seeing a UI, some more exclusive games, and system teardown, including what I'm going to guess, and I'm speaking this into existence, how to install that second SSD. How do you install, do you take apart the right part? Do you unscrew something at the bottom? We all know that the PlayStation 5 is going to be a big system, the biggest system that's ever made, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that stuff. And it's like I wrote other notes here because I don't think you guys realize that what Sony is doing right now for these games. That's why Microsoft has been doing some stuff. And hey, I agree with everything Microsoft doing there. We'll get to that in a minute. But look at the games that's coming out at launch, guys. Like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Astro's Playroom, Demon's Souls, Destruction All-Stars, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. I put that in the ticker down there. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition is going to be there at launch for all those Devil May Cry fans that wanted on the better system. Fortnite. Fortnite we all know is popular among the kids especially. Godfall. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, The Observer, System Redux, and then Sackboy, A Big Adventure. So those games are coming out of the lamps. And if you're going to have the PlayStation Plus subscription, which we know most PlayStation members will, is that you're also going to get all these games that you can download for the PS5 that's like top PS4 games. Battlefield 1, Batman, Arkham Asylum, great game. Bloodborne, Days Gone, Detroit, Become Human. Guess what? Another great game, guys. Dude, play Detroit, guys. When you get the PS5, the first game, if you get the PlayStation Collection, you should download, is gonna be Detroit Become Human. Guys, play that game. Trust me on that. Fallout 4, AAA title. Final Fantasy 15, no explanation there. God of War, no explanation there. And that's the 2018 version of God of War, by the way. Infamous Second Son. Infamous Second Son was one of the best PS4 launch titles that I've played on the PlayStation. Great game. I still got to play the light stuff. Oops, I just pressed the button on accident. Let me go back to my loopy video. You know, Second Son, guys, like Second Son's amazing. I still got to play First Light, but maybe with the PlayStation Collection, I'll get to play it on there. The Last Guardian, you know, top game, cult classic. The Last of Us. Do we have to say anything about The Last of Us, guys? Anything else about The Last of Us that anybody that knows anything about that game? Monster Hunter World, Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat is a high-selling game. Persona 5, Ratchet and Clank, guys, the 2016 version. Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. Uncharted 4, Thieves End. Dude, Uncharted, one of the top games in the world. Until Dawn. All that, guys, are coming out to play on the PlayStation 5 day one. Sony, it makes no sense. I don't want to spend no more money, man, but these companies, they're coming with it, man. They surely are coming with it, you know? And check this out. They got some more PlayStation news right here. So, Sony has said to include some more gaming engines on the PlayStation 5. So, we've already seen a lot. We know about the Kraken engine for the SSD, you know, that, help compress a lot of the data, get it to the SSD and, pass data real fast. We also know about the whole Unreal Engine 5 that's going to be a premiere, there's a special version just for the PS5, that has on that. So Oodle, who also makes the Kraken technology for the SSD technology, is going to be working with Sony again to license out the Oodle texture technology. So what does that mean? So textures and stuff like this video right here. So if you guys looking at this B-roll right here that I'm playing, this is all graphics. This is not real. For anybody that know, this is not a real thing. This is all playing off the PS5 right here, by the way. This is not a real person. But look at the detail. Just to let you guys know. It's like, what more can you give us, Sony? Like, no offense to Microsoft, but Sony's looking at the bigger picture, I think, so basically right here what I got on the notes is that they will be able to pair with their Oodle Kraken system to improve input output. So the input output, especially within the SSD to the controllers and the GPU CPU, is going to be great. It's going to be able to use a GPU ready BC17 technology. Basically there's a lot of GPU ready textures and stuff like that the developers can just pull without having to do much of anything to. So they just pull the textures and everything like that, have it already made for them. This thing, this is gonna be crazy, guys. So this thing can have an I/O bandwidth peak of 17.38 gigabits per second, guys. Man, 17.38 gigabytes per second. Guys, we can barely get like 100, megabytes off the hard drives, and we're talking about 17.38 gigabytes a second on this next thing. So that means when you're playing a game, guys, Now, note, I should have played this video. I forgot to download it. Maybe I'll play it for next week. But if you guys notice with that Xbox Series X trailer, or maybe I'll do a random start video. Maybe I'll do it for that, just so it won't be, part of the stream, because it's probably a longer video. It had a loading screen on the Xbox Series S, and most likely the X, and it took about 12 seconds to load a game. Sony is saying, we're trying to get rid of all loading times in games right now by this tech. And this stuff is putting it to where you can use this SSD as RAM, guys, where it's almost instantaneous. It just goes on, just bam, it's there. That's crazy. And of course, they warned everybody, not all games will take advantage of this tech. Of course, it has to be up to the developer to add this technology in there, so forth and so forth. But just having a possibility to do this stuff, guys, is going to be causing for epic stuff. So, if we think that 2020 is going to be amazing, the end of 2020 for this stuff, like 2021, guys, and 2022, I really can't wait to see what they're going to be doing with all this stuff, man. So, yeah, exciting stuff that's on the way, guys. That's our Sony news, That's all that stuff, guys. So, let's move on to some big Microsoft news. And we have a big thing that happened in the industry, guys. So Microsoft has pulled out the piggy banks and bought this company that is named ZeniMax Media, who owns the company Bethesda. So, bro, you want to know how much they paid for it, guys? Want to know how much they paid for it? They paid $7.5 billion. Bro, Microsoft is not playing. They was messing around, I think, this year, but they are not playing, guys. So you guys see some of these games right here. For anybody that knows anything about any games, you at least know about 2 or 3 of these games, guys. Very highly popular games. You got Dishonored, Wolfenstein. The Elder Scrolls is one of probably the most popular RPGs out. It's not my cup of tea, but it's one of those games. Fallout, Doom, Starfield, The Evil Within, which we're going to be seeing pretty soon, and then Prey. So we're going to be going on like on and on. Let me see. I'm missing some of the chat. I'm sorry. Kevin said Sony woohoo. Tristan said, well, that's dope. And then we got a Kevin saying, take my money. Jania Wyatt said they need to give me a pre-order invite. Yeah, pre-order is going to be hard to come around right now. Everybody's buying them, and unfortunately, we have people that, and I talked about this last week. We got people and scalpers that want to make people's life miserable, and people work hard and want to just enjoy themselves with a little something. And they'll set up these bots on their computers where they're setting up like 30 accounts and having these bots go ahead and pick them, and stuff like that, and buy these consoles and try to sell them on eBay for like $2,000, which to me is not. To me, there needs to be a law to start cracking down on these people, man. That's not right. Honestly, that's not right, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. It's because I want to give me a pre-order. I had a couple of other things I had to buy, so I did sign up for the email way back when. But I'll probably wait till my next paycheck because I'm a brother probably be paying off his vehicle this week. So let's give a hand clap for that. So I'll be real happy with that. Then paying off the vehicle, having a few more dollars for some games, right? So maybe I don't have to work as hard. Well, I have to work hard because I want a house, but that's a different story for another day, guys. But anyway, going ahead and I think, don't I have a B-roll or something on here, or probably another slide? Let me see. I think I got a B-roll on the slide right here. Yeah, B-roll. So let me play the B-roll. Yeah. So I mean, just look at the $7.5 billion, guys. Now, make no mistake about it. Make no mistakes about this, guys. Microsoft pockets are way deeper than Sony pockets. Way deeper than Sony pockets, guys. So $7.5 billion, Now note, 2 of the games that's supposed to be on the PlayStation 5 is owned by Bethesda. One of them is Ghostwire Tokyo, right? And another one that I've been raving about and some of you guys been raving about that y'all want to play, Deathloop. Deathloop is owned and made by Bethesda Games. By the Game Studio, guys. So that's going to be crazy how that works. Now, Microsoft has said that they will still allow for those games to be exclusives. But for any other system, it's on a game-by-game basis. So they're saying that in that quote that, hey, we might let you guys have a couple games, but the majority of it is going to be just on Xbox. So now, Phil Spencer, and I have to get on Phil Spencer a little bit. You said stuff about, you know, being on every system and this and the other, and it doesn't matter what system it is, it's scale, blah, blah, blah. But you're about to make a whole bunch of games exclusive to Xbox. And I do not blame you for one, because that is business at the end of the day. Who cares about people's feelings? It's business. You're trying to get money. You're trying to get money in your pockets. So to have this game publisher, I should say, onto the Xbox, it's a huge, huge win, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the parent company ZeniMax, so some of the companies that includes Bethesda Game Studios, ZeniMax Online Studio, ID Software, Arcane Studio, and Alpha Dog Studio. And then, like I sold some of the games is Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, Quake, Dishonored, Wolfenstein, and Skyrim. A lot of popular games right there, guys. A lot of popular studios. This is what one of the heads of Bethesda had to say about their partnership with Microsoft. So, oops, it's kind of lagged a little bit. So here we go. So this is what the head Todd Howard had to say about it. He said, with each new With each new console cycle, we evolve together. From bringing mods to the consoles with Fallout 4, now over 1 billion downloads, to the latest technology fueling the Xbox Series XS, these new systems are optimized for the vast worlds we love to create, with the generational leaps not just in graphics, but in CPU and data streaming as well. It's led our largest engine overhaul since Oblivion, another big game, with all these new technologies powering our first IP in 25 years, Starfield, as well as Elder Scrolls 6. Okay. He also goes on to say, like our original partnership, this one is about more than just one system or one screen. We share a deep belief in the fundamental power of games, in their ability to connect, empower, and bring joy. And a belief we should bring to that everyone, regardless of who you are, where you live, or what you play on, regardless of the screen size, the controller, or your ability to even use one. We can't think of a better group of people to do that with than those at Xbox. We have friendships that go back to those original days. From Phil to his senior leaders to developer support, they just don't talk about putting players first. They passionately live by it. So that was a good quote. I That was a great quote, guys. That was a great quote. And, you know, of course, he says a lot more after that. But that's what I mainly got out of that thing. Let me see. Kevin saying, going back to the PlayStation pre-order, Evil Bots boo. Yeah, people sucks, man. People sucks. And, yeah, you know, that's why you got to vote, by the way, this November. That's a story for another day. Future episode, by the way. So anyway, so that was, you know, the studio head, Todd Howard. So now, the big guy inside of Microsoft also went on and commented. His name, you might have heard me say it a couple times, Satya Nadella. So that's my boy right there. So this dude, and when he talks about games, it's something big. So this is what he says. So he goes on and says that gaming is one of the most expansive categories in entertainment history, or entertainment industry, as people everywhere turn to games to connect, socialize, and play with their friends. Quality differentiate content that is engine behind the growth and the value of Xbox Game Pass. From Minecraft to Flight Simulator. Note they also own Minecraft as well. And Flight Simulator, and those are on multiple systems, by the way. Actually, let me write this down, press the wrong button, I didn't blow this up. So he goes on to say, as a proven game developer and publisher, Bethesda has been successful across every category of games, and together we will further our ambitions to empower the more than 3 billion gamers worldwide. This is an awesome time to be an Xbox fan. In the last 10 days alone, we've released details on our 2 new consoles, which go on pre-order tomorrow, was this, a few days ago. Launch cloud gaming in the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and now we're making another investment in the most critical part of our strategy, the games. And then Phil Spencer goes on and says, generations of gamers has been captive by the renowned franchise in the Bethesda portfolio, and will continue to be so for years to come as part of Xbox. So that was a lot of stuff, right, guys? That's a lot of stuff that they just said right there. Basically, between all those quotes, so first of all, Bethesda, Todd Howard is pretty much saying, and there's a video up, I'm gonna probably watch it later, pretty much saying that, hey, we want to make sure that no matter what system you're on or what platform you're playing on or blah blah blah, let it be the PC, the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Switch, whatever, we want to make sure we get the games into there, right? And then Satya is basically saying that, hey, we want to bring the games to everybody, we want to bring the value to Game Pass. Now here's the only question mark that I have. You guys now got EA Play included the Game Pass for no extra cost. Most likely you're going to start bringing Bethesda games over the Game Pass. How is the money going to be distributed towards everybody? Because you have to worry about the money at the end of the day. Like, yeah, this sounds nice, you're going to give games, all these free games, and Microsoft, you got a lot of money. But remember, guys, when Netflix started, Netflix was about $6, right, a month. Now we up at about $17, $18 a month. So we start expecting Game Pass prices to start going up. We have to think about that. We have to start considering this information, guys, because it's going to be crazy to see that, we get all these games and we're just going to get them for like $20 a month. I don't think that's going to last long, honestly, guys, in my honest opinion, because Microsoft is a business. They like to make money. They like to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So, and as game is one of their driving force, and they're pushing Game Pass on pretty much everything at this point, except for the Nintendo and the PlayStation, and you never know, that might change one day too. They're pushing this Game Pass to be their end all. Like, it's not even so much about the Xbox anymore. The Xbox is more than just a gaming system. It's a platform. You have to kind of change your way you view on Xbox. Xbox is not a name that's going to be restricted anymore to hardware. It's more of a service thing. It's, service as a software as a service model. So yeah, like that's going to be crazy, guys. What does this mean for Nintendo and Sony? What does it mean for Deathloop and Ghostwire? So like I'll explain with those are still going to sit on the platform. But what about future games? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a game that I was hearing my streamer this morning, MBG, talking about. I forgot what game it was. Sony was trying to get some exclusive IP from Bethesda before Microsoft bought them. That most likely, I think it was a game, was like Star or something. I should have wrote it down. But it's like Sony was trying to be in the process of buying an IP, and that's going to be gone now. Even though they still said they're going to honor Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, so they're going to honor those. What does this mean for Nintendo? You know what I'm saying? Will we see another Elder Scrolls on the PlayStation? I'm almost kind of doubting some of that, guys. Some of these games Microsoft's going to keep for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of that, a lot of people has been saying, hey, why don't Sony start grabbing up some more studios? Now, we've been hearing Sony's been going around trying to buy some studios up, and we should be hearing some pretty soon. But what studios are they going to buy up? Some people have been saying that they should buy up Konami. Now, I would love for that to happen. Or you don't even have to buy the company, just buy the IPs, man. And the 2 IPs, or maybe 3, that they're going to be concerned about is going to be Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, and one of Kojima's babies, one of my favorite games that doesn't get enough play to this day, Zone of the Enders. Guys, if they can buy Zone of the Ender, just buy the IP and release it for me, please, like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so happy. Now, that being said, I doubt that any of this is gonna happen, but never say never. You know, a lot of things been happening that we said wouldn't happen, and it's been happening. So it would be nice for Sony to start buying up these companies or buying up some of these IPs to put on the PlayStation. And like, again, I would love, because I feel like we should have got a Zone of the Enders 3, and it was supposed to happen, it was made to happen, and Konami was like, oh, let's scrap it, let's get rid of the gaming studios. They're a shell of themselves. They're over here making slot machines now. So, you know, Konami's not in the gaming business no more as far as that gaming business. But it's like, it'll be nice to see if Sony buys some more studios. Nintendo's just gonna be Nintendo. It's not gonna really hurt them or help them, I don't think. I don't think those games are big system sellers anyway on the Nintendo, so I don't see those games, like, you know, really making or breaking Nintendo in any shape or form, as far as the majority of what they have. And then, do you guys think that having this on Game Pass is a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I had to think about this for a minute. I don't think you should have them at day one at least. Here's the thing. Delay them. Come out with your $70 game. So if there's a new Elder Scrolls and it's going to be exclusive to Xbox, come out with that game exclusive for download or disc, you know. You're still going to have a disc that you can buy. Make it exclusive to where it's going to have to be bought as a standalone, $70. When the games start tailing off in about a year, make it available on Game Pass. That's what I think Microsoft should do. I don't think Microsoft's going to do that, though, because they're kind of hell-bent on buying everything and just instantly putting it on Game Pass. But eventually you're going to start seeing developers getting pissed. And no, you haven't heard much from developers out of Microsoft's camp right now, but you haven't been, you know, hearing about anything real like super good with developers on the Xbox side. You heard a few things. They love the graphical horsepower, this and that and other, but it's not like what's coming out from Sony's end, where people's just like, oh my God, this is like the freaking holy grail of gaming right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens on, you know, these gaming platforms, man, and what everybody's going to start doing and all that good stuff. You know, it's like, this is a huge sale, guys. Like, I don't think you guys realize how big of a thing this is, you know. This is big for the industry of gaming right now. And to have Microsoft that at first wanted to talk all that jive, talking about we don't believe in exclusivity and this and that and the other. You just paid $7.5 billion for a gaming company. You're telling me that you're not going to keep a couple of them. And no, this is a publisher. This is not just a developer. This is a publisher that owns multiple developers. You're not going to tell me that you're not going to have one or two games that's going to be exclusive to the Xbox platform. You're not going to tell me that you're going to make all these games that's still going to be available on the PlayStation 5 and the, you know, the Nintendo Switch and so forth. Like, you're going to have some games, I believe in my heart, that's going to be exclusive to the Xbox platform. What games? I don't know. I think Deathflyer is going to be safe to stay on the PlayStation as long as wherever that rides out. I think Ghostwire is still going to happen. So however that one rolls out, you know, I think you're going to still have those stuff, you know. But that's pretty much my segment for Xbox and Bethesda, and that was our last topic of the day, guys. So how you guys feeling after that? You guys liking the news? So I'll leave this open for a little bit of comments. We'll go ahead and turn up a little bit of music real quick. So how you guys feeling about all the news today? You guys like the show? It's not as monster as last week's episode, but this concludes our month of September, basically. And yeah, man, like, we got some amazing stuff on the way, guys. We really do, man. Like, all the stuff that's being announced, all the things that's happening, it's like, I'm so excited to still see all these industries grow, you know, even though we have COVID going on, even though we have a lot of political crap going on, you know, a lot of hardship, people dying, our idols dying, you know, we can't travel, this and that and the other. It's just crazy that these companies are still pushing forward, man. from what I start going through with the EVs, you know, the electric vehicles, to flying drones inside your house. Like, I might actually get that, guys. I might actually get that. Don't be surprised if you see a flying drone in my house. So, I mean, it's gonna be pretty amazing to see what everybody does, all the tech companies and everything. Like, it's just like the future is happening before our eyes, and it's happening quickly. And you know, we're not that far from a lot of these stuff. We're not that far from the PlayStation 5. We're not that far from the Xbox Series X or S. We're not that far from flying drones in our house, or monitors, you know, following us across the room, you know, turning across the room and stuff like that. We're not that far from, you know, electric vehicles that can, you know, haul a boat and still can go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, you know, on a straight. So, I mean, we got some amazing stuff, guys. We really do have some amazing stuff, and it's going to be very interesting to see in the coming weeks what happened. We still got OnePlus announcing another phone. Now, you know, I was raving about the Nord, which unfortunately didn't come out in the US, but we got that coming out. We got the Hummer EV we're gonna unveil. We got another event that's, you know, rumor. I'm not even gonna say rumor. It's gonna happen. We got another event from Sony. You know, we got Microsoft spending billions of dollars on the publishers. You know, it's gonna be interesting, guys. You know, it's gonna be good. I think it's really gonna be good, man. So, anyway, thanks for staying with me, guys. I appreciate it. Of course, if you guys new to the channel, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys coming and checking out my channels. I would like to ask you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification right there. Also, if you guys are on this stream right now, please do me a favor before you guys log off. Hit the like button. Go on the screen, hit the like button. It helps me out, you know, for, you know, YouTube to get up in the crawler. I'm gonna start doing some more advertisements, start hitting it heavy a little bit, and I really want to get to that 100 subscriber mark. Right now we're at 60, so I'm happy. We also have our Patreon, so the Patreon's coming out right here, guys. Note, I unveiled a new tier last week, so we have our Patreon signature out. So I haven't been promoting it much, but I do have the Patreon signature. It is $20 a month, and I'm trying to plan some t-shirts for that tier. So if you get the tier, you can do some t-shirts. Now, according to Patreon, you will have to stay a member for 3 months in order to get those benefits, but I'm still doing some stuff. So I'm also going to try to plan another giveaway, another small giveaway in the near future. And then when we get to the 100 users, I'm going to plan a big giveaway, guys. So somebody's going to get something. I have not decided what I want to give away yet, but it will be something pretty cool. So be watching out for that stuff, guys. And again, thank you for joining the show. It's been awesome. Anybody got any questions before I completely log off here? I'll leave it open for any comments. Anybody want to say anything, questions? Oh, I am thinking about, guys, and, you know, hit me up on Twitter, Patreon, or Facebook. I am planning, since we're not going to have a car show in November in LA, I'm planning to do kind of like a virtual one and show off a lot of the cars that I've been talking about. So I'll get all those cars in a segment for the whole month of November, and basically just going ahead and putting them onto, you know, the videos and stuff like that. And we'll do segments each episode just on cars for 4 weeks, basically. So let me know if you guys like that idea. Maybe I'll put out a poll. Maybe I'll do a poll on everything. And, you know, let me know what cars you guys like. If I haven't sold a car that you guys are interested in, let me know. Put it in the comments. Put it on the Facebook or the Twitter or the Patreon, guys. Don't put it on these. Put it on the social media sites. Because me and my moderator Kevin will start looking through some of those and start getting some stuff together. But yeah, definitely let me know about that. Again, if you guys want to sign up to my signature line, do the signature. I got some special stuff coming out just for my TKR techies. So definitely be able to look for that. I am planning Ask Me Anything too. So let's see if we can get some people on that. It'll be like a maybe like an online video, or maybe, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. Probably like, you know, have you guys submit some questions to me. I'll do a video, maybe just pre-record it. I do want to do another after show pretty soon, and a couple of other things I haven't planned for them yet, but we'll be doing them soon because the next month's coming up, and of course, you know, as a Patreon, you're gonna get some special stuff. You know, you're gonna get some exclusive stuff just for you guys. So definitely check those stuff out. And let me see, we got a couple of comments coming in. Kevin says, "Great show, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know it wasn't as great as last week's show was bananas, man. Last week's show was bananas, man. That was an awesome show. That Hummer truck stroked the show for me. Oh yeah, hey, I can't wait to get the actual unveiling. You know, I might have to do that one live if I don't have work or something like that, or if, you know, so I'll just do another late stream for that one. That and the Lucid, yeah, the Lucid Motors, man. I'm real interested in that Lucid Motors, man. Jeanette said, yes sir. Yes sir. Kevin, yeah, thank you, Kevin, for promoting. Like and subscribe, please. Tristan says, don't forget today is National Sons Day. Hey, National Sons Day. So happy National Sons Day today for all the sons out there on the world. A lot of us trying to act good and be good, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, happy Sons Day today. You know, watch some more football. I think the Miami Heat and the Celtics game is going to be on tonight, so definitely keeping track of that to see who the Lakers going to be playing. I got word, I think the Dodgers were still up, so Dodgers still winning. What else? I think the Rams got hosed. Let me check the Rams score. Let's go over here on the live stream before I log off. Let's check the NFL sites real quick, because I think they got hosed because it was like 40 seconds left and we had a BS call and they gave the Buffalo Bills a score. So let me see. Panthers, Cowboys up 1 point over the Seahawks. What's the call? Oh yeah, Rams. Yeah, they hosed the Rams. Rams lost 32-35, unfortunately. So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But yeah, guys, otherwise than that, I really appreciate you guys joining. Again, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification, make sure you hit the like button right there. Join my Patreon if you want some exclusives. Also, we're gonna start doing some polls, so as soon as we start getting some people in the signature line, the signature tier on the techies, you guys will be controlling some of the topics on the Keyse review. So make sure you guys sign up for that $20 topic. You guys have some power that's going to be coming soon. I'm sending all that stuff up now. I'm also emailing some of the companies where I work in the equipment to try to get them to work on some other stuff so I can make the show even better. But that's all I got, guys. So thank you again for chilling with me. My name is Marquise. This has been another episode of Live from the Keyse Review. Peace. One. Check you guys out later, okay? Bye-bye.